So Justin, today we're going to be doing basically the first session of the program that I built for you after we did the sub-maximal training assessments that we did a while back. I built just a simple 1-month program to take you through that, and I showed you that beforehand, right? So we're just doing today's session just to get used to expectations and to get you used to the intensity that we're looking for throughout the session, okay? So all we're going to do today is we're obviously on the elliptical, and we're going to start off nice and slow and just kind of get you up to, remember when we talked about rate of perceived exertion, RPE, right? Mm-hmm. So that number out of 1 to 20. We're going to get you to about a 10 or 11 out of 20. Okay, so fairly light efforts, so nowhere near hard, but you know, like we said before, kind of like housework, chore, gardening sort of feeling of exertion. All right, so you can go ahead and get started, nice and easy, and I'll be checking your pulse, so your heart rate and your RPE, your exertion level every minute. Mm-hmm. And so I'll just simply ask, what are you feeling 1 to 20, or out of 20?
Right.
How are you feeling? Okay. So the first couple minutes here, especially the first minute, we just want to try to find that 10 to 11 out of 20 zone.
More so, like a pace kind of thing?
Yeah, pace and a comfort level, right? You're going from, you know, standing to moving, right? So the first minute to 3 is going to be a little bit of a buffer zone anyway.
Yeah, okay.
So it's a bit of a transition, just find that groove and that pace that you kind of feel might be a 10 or 11 out of 20. All right, and heart rate's okay. Got that. And out of 20?
Maybe like an 8.
An 8? Okay. So you can either do one of two things. You can pick up the pace, or you can increase the level of resistance on the elliptical machine, and I'll just bump it up a little bit.
Okay. Well, I think I'll pick up the pace.
Okay. So you got your RPMs right there, if you want to use that as a legitimate measure of your pace.
Maintain the 50.
Maintain 50, okay. Let's see what the level does. Alright, and out of 20?
Probably 9.5.
Okay, 9. Alright, so you can bump up the resistance, unless you feel like in a minute you might be there, and you're just kind of getting used to the resistance level, but I would probably bump up the resistance 1 touch, and we'll see what it's like in a minute, or just 30 seconds now.
Yeah.
And how are you feeling? Out of 20?
Starting to feel a little bit warm in the legs here.
Okay.
But, well, I guess it's more difficult to talk, so I guess I'm a little bit winded,
Okay.
so we'll
Are you
we'll
above
see.
your 9.5?
Yeah. Probably
you-
10.5.
10.5, 11?
Yeah.
Okay. So we want to stay here. If at any point you feel like you are above 11, even 11.5, then you can go ahead and either, in this case, probably just drop your resistance a touch because your RPMs are staying around 50 anyway.
Okay.
Recording here a little bit.
Can you edit out the screen?
I cannot edit out the screen. No. just gets worse, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It just gets worse. Oh man. Alright, so
8 minutes.
cool. 8 minutes in. And out of 20, how you feeling?
Probably say 11.
Okay.
It does get worse.
Yeah, look at it go. It's gonna be interesting to see. I don't know what's gonna be more interesting to see, your stats at the end of the video or the sound of the elliptical at the end of the video.
Jeez. Give it a little bit of a break every now and then, just pin on the right foot.
Single-legged.
So bad.
Awesome. I'm fascinated to actually test it and see what's going on. I wonder, it's probably just a spray of like WD-40, eh?
Well, I have like WD-40, like the silicone stuff too.
Yeah.
That could be it.
Alright. And out of 20, how you feeling?
Maybe 12.
Okay.
But possibly still
Well, if it's a
like
doubt,
11.5.
let's drop the level by 1 and see how you respond.
Alright.
As your RPMs are staying around 50. So.
What happened? What?
Did you just fix it?
Did you? I thought you kicked
I
it.
did not kick it.
What
It
the
just
heck?
like jarred. And now it's just a small squeak.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Get come back with me. And I was like, I fished one. See?
Wow. Alright.
Oh man.
Out of 20, how you feeling?
11.
Okay, good. Alright, so last couple minutes. And how are you feeling out of 20?
11.
11. One more question like that. The exact same question in 45 seconds. I should have learned how to say it in different languages or different impersonations.
Yeah. I was chuckling because you were like spacing it out just in time, so right when you finish the question is on the minute.
Awesome. Old habits. Alright, and last time, and then we'll get into a cool down here. So, how you feeling out of 20?
11.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can drop the resistance and slow your RPMs down to 35, 40, like super ginger. We just want to keep moving, but at a nice easy pace.
Just a light squeak.
Light.
I said squeak.
Oh, I thought you said speed. I'm like, sure, light speed. I guess you can do a light speed, like Star Trek. Warp speed, light speed, whatever it is. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's what I thought when you first said it. I'm like, light speed, that's too fast for me.
How do I cool down, Brandon? Oh, just go light speed. Just go faster than is physically possible.
Yeah, this thing's kind of screwed up. We You're doing the squeak and now the clunk.
The clunk, yeah. Also reminds me of like an old bike I had, where you'd be, especially trying to gear up, and then you would completely just slip off the gear.
Yeah.
Go from like high torque to nothing.
Yeah. You have to stop and put them back on.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is brutal. Different approach. Go from full body to just trying to move the legs. Sure. Sure, why not?
That was more difficult than this whole
Yeah,
use my body weight approach.
That's very tough to do, yeah, comparatively. Cool. Alright, so we'll continue on here for a bit, and then you can just kind of walk around and take a seat to do the remainder of your recovery after your training session.
Okay.
Alright, Justin, so looking at, I was tracking through the course of your training session. Obviously, you rated perceived exertion out of 20, and then I was glancing at your heart rates in terms of beats per minute every minute, just to see where they kind of equated, right? So off the hop, there's a big climb, and then you kind of leveled out between 143 and 150. 150, the highest coming at where you said you're around 12. So there's a correlation between the two. Now the reason why we're using RPE instead of just heart rate is that I had a hunch that based on our previous, our assessment session, that your heart rate would be pretty high for a moderate workload, right? And in fact, based on your VO2 max, your target heart rate for this program would have been between 67 and 103 beats per minute, okay? And so I thought that it would be probably be better off to track rate of perceived exertion, and I would hypothesize that as we do that month of training and your training time increases, that as you get conditioned, your heart rate compared to your RPE is going to drop. So when you get to that 10-11 zone, whether it be on the treadmill, walking outside, or on the elliptical, that slowly and surely your heart rate will relatively drop compared to it.
Makes sense.
Okay? So that's what I was able to kind of peel out of this session, which is kind of interesting. We'll see at the end of the program if it actually correlates as planned.
All right.